All right. Let's lay down, you guys. Come on. Let's view our legs first. See how your hips feel this morning. Loosen up your hips a little with me. Let's go the other way. Heel hooks. Nice. Put your feet on the ground, both feet on the ground, hips off. Shrimp out. Lift up. Don't let your hips touch the ground. Shrimp out. You can touch the ground on the out, but on the up, you don't touch. Out. So on the square up, your hips stay elevated. Out. Kind of a double shrimp. Boom. Boom. They can touch on the way back, just not on the way in. Boom. Boom. Hips up, out, up, out, up, out. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Now stay on your side facing the camera. Switch your legs, both feet on the ground. Hips up, take your arm, reach back, bring it in, and go back down. And then switch sides. Look, pronate, hips up, reach back, come back, go back down. Switch sides. Your legs can switch, okay? Your hips go up. You reach almost like you're gonna put your hand straight out the back door, and then you bring it back down. Switch. Pronate the leg, hips up, reach back, back, down. Switch the legs, hips up, out, back, down. Switch the legs, hips up, out, back, down. Hips up. Beautiful. Nice. Last one. Hip up, reach out, back, and we're down. Good. On your hands and knees. Both fists on the ground. Let's do 10 touches. Very light touches with your feet. Come on up, touch, and back down. Go. Balance on your hands. Boom, or your fists. 3, 4, light touch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. All right, come on in, Alex. Heel hooks, you guys. Alex, want to give us a little briefing of some of the heel hooks you did yesterday?
We did a quick little review of the heel hook, but we kind of talked a little more about steam locks, you know?
Okay, cool. So I want to do some heel hooks from, let me get your standard ankle lock here. Full wrap. So he don't brief me on some of the options you guys saw here, you guys. So check it out. Let's go first. Let's practice feet on the hips. Single leg entanglement here. Pull the inside leg to the outside. Triangle your legs. My legs are going to the outside. Hips up, cross grip. Pushing it across, tracking in the armpit here. Okay, once we land, let's spin it around. Yep, so once we land, let's address some of the defenses Alex will try to do. So one of them is post your foot flat on the ground and make your foot heavy. Just post your foot flat on the ground, foot flat on the ground. Yes, just by having it heavy, the foot on the ground. So it's hard to scoop a heel if it's flat. So at that point, you can hook the inside of the knee, post on your elbow over the foot, and then do a little hip scoot, and there's the heel hook right there. Okay, locking the hands tight, pinching the thighs very tight, gable grip, and the hand that's scooping you guys, the bottom hand, is palm facing out, and now I'm gonna lay straight back, pulling the heel across my chest as we arch back. Okay, so I'll do it from this side. So if I have the ankle lock full wrap here, 1, and I'm tight, first thing, get my legs to the outside, shoot this leg in, and lock them to the outside. Now, hips are up, I'm gonna let the leg come inside, I'm gonna hook it, catch it, cross feed it, put it in the armpit and trap it. If I can, it's available right here. But if you post this foot pretty strong, that's when I gotta get up on my elbow, hook the knee, post on my elbow, and now my hips are gonna shoot this way. And as I do, that's what knocks his knee. Go back again. So I'm pushing my knee in as my hips go towards the endangered leg. Lock your gable grip and lay right back down. Cool? So let's all lay down right here with your right side facing the camera. Everyone lay down with the right side facing the camera. And imagine you have the ankle in your left armpit. You have one foot on the ground, one foot on the hip, right side facing me. Okay, right side facing me. So you have a straight ankle lock. So you've wrapped the person's foot, your legs are here, just barely crossed. First step, okay, we're gonna uncross the leg, bring your inside leg, which is my right leg, put it on the outside and triangle your legs over there to the outside of their hip. Once you do, you're gonna hip up high, open up your armpit, grab the foot and pull it across your stomach. and use your other hand to help kind of facilitate it and put it in your other armpit. So now the foot's on the other armpit, inverted heel hook. Now we're gonna sit up, okay? Grab the knee right here with the back hand.
Good, Justin.
And this is the motion here, guys. Scooping that top knee, using your elbow, pushing off both feet, and now imagine your hip going towards that. So stay on your side, and from your side, knock your hip in. As soon as you do, scoop up, look at your wristwatch, and then gable grip. So look at my hands, guys. The scooping arm is palm down, and the support arm is palm up. And then from there, legs very tight, lay back. As you bridge, pull the heel to your chest. So you're bringing it not across, but up as you arch, and pull, and tight, like you're choking someone gable grip. Good, reset one more time. So ankle lock on the left, wrap the foot, grab the shin, lay back, feet on the hips. Ankle lock on the left side of your body, you have their foot wrapped. Step one, take your foot out, shoot it to the outside, and triangle your legs. Step two, open up your armpit, hip up, shove it across. Nice, and then sit up. Now it's in your other armpit. Grab their knee, use your feet on the ground, and do a little hip scoot. Right when you do, I want you to put your wrist and like glue it to your hip. So your forearm will scoop their exposed heel. Gable grip, look at my hands, not here, here. And now lay back, keep it tight. Hip up, hip up, hip up, hip up, pull it across and squeeze. One more time, Alex. Now let's see if Alex hides that foot by turning his knee even more to the ground. So after the pull across here, so everyone lay down with the foot lock one more time. Wrap it up in your armpit, you're here. Take your inside leg, take it to the outside. Do it with me, bring your leg to the outside. Nice, and triangle your legs out there, nice. Now take that hip, open up your other armpit, grab it, shove it across, and place it in your other armpit. So now it's here on the outside, on the inside. He's gonna post his foot heavy. I wanna post, get up my elbow, do my scoop, and there's my scoop right there. Nice, you found it, very nice. That tight and then gable grip and lay back. The problems begin when the person does a couple different options of defense here. One is turning his knee to the ground fully, like this, okay? Look at this, full, like almost like he's trying to get up. When this happens, this is not enough, like do it, don't let me. It's not enough to just turn his knee and scoop right there. It's not gonna happen. So you have to take your elbow, put it in the hip hole, all the way here, tight, hip up in the air, reach under into your back pocket, and now I got his heel right there. Look at that. I found it. Okay, so I had to reach back and scoop the heel. Let's flip around and show the other side of that.
This is cool, I've never seen that before.
So here we're flipping, all the way. Moving. Check it out. So Alex's foot is on the ground, and he's being kind of annoying. So what do? I take that near side elbow, put it by my hip, one. But now look how I'm gonna use Alex's hip, and you guys will use the ground, but you hip up. Now look at Alex's foot. I reach past his foot, keeping his toes in my armpit. I just scoop the heel. So all you gotta do is reach back, bring your arm back, and then gable grip your hands. From there, you're gonna arch straight back. There's your heel hook. Okay? So let's try this together, you guys. Let's try it together. Right side facing the camera. Ankle lock on the left. Lay down. Take your foot, put it to the outside. Triangle to the outside. Nice. Once you're triangled, you're kind of setting up this 50-50. Open up, hips up, shove it across, put it in your armpit. Very nice. Nice, so it's there. You're trying to sit up, you're getting ready to do these scoops, but their knee turns too much. So at this point, take your elbow that you were posted on, you guys. You don't want to stay posted. Put it in your hip. Nice, fall on it. And now, pushing off your triangled feet. Hips up so you can reach behind your back. Reach through all the way out like you're reaching for the wall. And then bring just your hands back in and gable grip right there. Nice, the hand that's on the ground should be palm up. The hand that's down low should be palm up. The other hand should be hooking palm down. Great. And now, let your body rest. Get ready to squeeze. We're gonna drive our hips and shoulders and pull the hands to our chest.
Good job, Calvin.
Full arch, full arch, full arch. You're breaking the leg. That's one of the worst breaks right there.
Good,
Inverted heel hook, belly down. Last one. Wrap it up, fall back, quick ankle lock. Take your legs, put them to the outside. Triangle to the outside, let's go. Triangle to the outside, yep, triangle to the outside. And now hip up, push the leg across. It's in your armpit, you got him. He puts his knee too tight. Everyone, get up on your toes, hips up high, reach behind you, all the way that, come back in with just your hand, gable grip. Nice, now set your weight down, drive, triangle your legs, and hip and arch, arch, arch.
Good, JJ. Brooks,
nice.
Great.
There's a couple other options here, one of which is pretty interesting. Sometimes you'll land here, and the person who is in 50-50 will put their feet together like this, because by putting his feet together, you can't actually scoop their heel. Does that make sense? If this was separate, I can get in and go boom. But if he puts his feet together, it makes it very difficult to actually scoop the heel. So when that happens, you hold, look at this, you hold one ankle, put the other hand on the ground, and bring your feet together. I move my hips away. See what happens? Okay. Alex's feet pray tight. Doesn't let me get in. Look, it's annoying. I put my hand on the ground, I move my butt away. Put your feet together now. He can't because I'm keeping this. Now I grab his Achilles, and as I fall down, I pull it into my armpit. This is very important, like, boom. Like you bring it, and then you place the wristwatch on it, and then you catch it. Yep, so feet are together praying. So we're here, we're trying to get this ankle lock. We can't with the heel hook. Hand, hold, lift your hips up and move towards the opposite direction. And now go across. As I grab, I rip it, put your foot on the ground. I rip it up and I feed it nice and tight. And now I go into my gable grips, always hooking arm is palm away, and then lock, and then you're laying back and squeezing. This is so important right here, you guys, because if these legs are loose, he's gonna do a big cartwheel step and he's gonna pull his knee right out the door. Okay, but if you do this correctly, if you have your thighs tight, when this happens, you can do the big cartwheel, but you're gonna go with him, look. So no matter where we end up, I still keep my relative angle fixed on Alex. You guys understand? So that thigh squeeze cannot be overstated on any leg lock, really, but heel hooks especially, because they have a twisting break to them. And if you have a twisting break, you can better believe that he's gonna twist to undo it. So when he does, you gotta be so death grip on the thighs. Really, it's all about that leg entanglement control. Okay, so everyone, let's assume that we're here. We already pulled the foot across on the outside triangle. We come up, we're getting ready to work right now, but he starts praying with his feet. Look, put your feet like this. That's what they're doing. They're praying to try to keep the heels from being isolated. When that happens, look, we're gonna grab an ankle with your right hand, grab that ankle right there, the opposite ankle, with your left hand on the ground. Put your feet on the ground and literally take your hips off the ground and move away about 6 inches to a foot away from the feet. Yes, and now right away, your other hand, grab this ankle, pull it to your ribs, and as you fall, scoop and lock. Nice.
Good, Emily.
And now keep everything locked and then start to lay flat on your back as you drive your hips. Nice. Excellent. Reset, we're coming back up right here. So we're here, we already have it. Grab the opposite ankle, hand on the ground. So it looks like this, I grab the ankle, my hand goes and I do this. Jump away from it, yes. And now opposite hand, grab the inside foot, pull it to your ribs, and then as you scoop it, you lock and you can fall on it. Yeah, gable grip. And now tight heels, tight arch, and full stretch.
Good, Matt.
Excellent,
Victor,
you guys. Beautiful.
out. Great.
Cool, so Alex right here. So this idea of catching the heel hook with the leg coming across to the center. So my legs are on the outside. Okay, my legs are on the outside of Alex's hip, and we're pulling the leg to the center. That's one entanglement. The one risk of this entanglement, where my legs are to the outside, is as much as Alex's foot is exposed, this 50-50, he can also attack my feet over here. Look, my leg is on the outside, so it's also catchable by him. So that's the risk. That's why this position here is called 50-50, because he can catch me, I can catch him. What you hope is to triangle your legs and hide while you're able to untriangle his legs and expose faster. But it is a race because you're in danger. So alternatively, watch my legs, is my legs go to the inside of Alex's legs. So now that my legs are on the inside, they're not in his armpit, so he can't scoop and break. When that happens, I can even further enhance my control by keeping both of his legs trapped. And this one has a couple different names. We call it 411. This position is very powerful because now I can attack Alex's legs, but my legs are not in his armpit the same way. So getting into this position, this 411 position, there are many different methods of doing so, and we'll cover a couple. Hidon's covered a couple this week already. So we can start with one that's very similar. So if you're here in a similar ankle lock situation, what you can do is you can open this leg, put your foot inside, and then I do the hip up, the shove across, sit up, grab the leg, pull it in, and now we have our entanglement. That's one method. Okay, so it's the idea of getting this foot to the inside instead of getting this foot to the outside. So let's start from the straight ankle lock normal position, everybody. We have our leg wrapped, standard. Take your inside, and the leg's in your left armpit, right side facing the camera. Take your inside leg, and you wanna just open it and make some space. And then with that space, take your other leg and drop it in the hole. So it's almost like you're triangling to the inside. Remember before we were triangling to the outside? Triangle your legs to the inside. Once you do, take the foot that was there in danger, lift your hips up, expose it, and shove it to the inside as well. So now you have your legs triangled to the inside, and you have their foot tucked to the inside. Okay, so everything's here where we want it. And then from here, what we want to prevent is him escaping. So sit up, and you grab the other leg. Okay, this is the leg that's gonna allow Alex to escape if he knows what he's doing. Because what he's gonna do is start to untangle my feet, take your leg out, start to kick and turn and get away, go back. So the way you prevent all that is when you get here, look at this, you grab with two hands, the other leg, and you almost like you're pulling your pants on. Boom. And now, he can't free the other leg, so he can't escape. And this control is where we want to end up. Now from here, there are different attacks we can do, right? We can lace his ankles and do like a calf crusher. We can take one leg out and then eventually go for the same heel hook here. Okay, all very powerful. But what matters is getting to this 411 and then entangling the other leg and then trapping both legs together. Once you have this, then catching the feet, very similar to how we already saw on the heel hooks, is the easy part. So let's practice getting into this position a few more times from different positions. Starting with this one basic, lay down with the ankle lock. Everybody open one more time. Ankle lock, so open your inside leg, make space for the triangle to come in. Once you do, yep, your leg comes to the inside. Let go of the leg, hip up, pull it across, and catch it.
Good, Emily.
Okay, once you catch it across, everyone sit up, go get an imaginary opposite leg and pull. Yeah, and then keep your legs triangled and fall on your back side or your left side in this case. And my triangle is facing the ceiling, so I'm locked up.
Good honor.
Great. So I'll do it one more time solo with you guys. Everyone lay down with your left arm wrapping an ankle. You're in a straight ankle lock position. So you're gonna open up your inside leg, bring your outside leg in, and you can triangle your ankles there and put your feet on the ground. Lift your hips up, redirect the leg across. Boom, it's in your other armpit. Great. Now sit up and go grab that other leg, and it's almost like you want it to slide up and over this shin. So grab your leg, pull it up, pull it over, and when you do, lay down and keep both those legs trapped in your armpit. Excellent. Okay? So another very effective way of getting into that, Alex can lay down please, is if we're passing the guard, and Alex, this move works really well because once you understand, head this way more. Once you understand that the most important piece of this move is that your outside leg is in between their thighs, once you understand that that's the key, you can reverse engineer the whole thing based on that. So for example, look at my foot. See how it's in between his thighs? I might be passing his guard. He might catch that foot. Now that he has that foot, what I do is I can step off the back, grab his legs, pull it up, and I end up in the exact same position. So you see it's all contingent on having an outside leg threaded between their thighs. Once you have that, you can maneuver your body around to get this final position and the entanglement of both legs, which would then expose the different heel hooks. So once again on that one, on the guard pass, if we're here, and I'm knee slicing right here coming across, and he catches my foot, boom, look what happens, we're getting caught. So I'll post out my hands on his body or on the ground, I'm gonna step off the backside, two hands, grab the legs while I'm still on my knees right here, and then as I fall, I pull them into my lap and I triangle my legs. Let me do that by myself with you guys. So everyone take your left knee, my right side's facing the camera. Everyone take your left knee, and post your hands down as your knee goes to the ground. Boom, like that. And the assumption is he's trapping this back foot, okay, tight. When that gets trapped, everyone take your outside leg, the posted leg, step all the way back. Okay, boom, and you're there. And now his legs are right here. We're gonna slide under, we're gonna pull both legs, and you're gonna end up in a triangle. As long as you triangle your legs on the way down, you've got them. Now you have the ankles wrapped in your armpit. One more time on that one. So standing up. So I want you to get used to the movement, you guys. Don't worry about where the leg is. Get worried about stepping and then back stepping and then triangling your legs. So my left knee is gonna come in, I'm gonna put it on the mat. One, my foot's trapped. Step off the back, grab both legs, lay down and triangle. Now, as long as you end up laying down with a north-facing triangle, you have both of their legs in your armpit and you're good to go. Nice, excellent. Good, Derek. Make sure your knee stays out. Okay, one more time. Left leg coming in, just passing the guard, the knee dries, boom. Back step, boom. Grab both legs, lay down, pull them up, triangle. Excellent. We got them. Awesome, you guys. So now, let's do another one where Alex is down. And, well, let me do one more time with that one, you guys, all together. Everyone, left knee coming down, he traps my leg. Hands on the ground, step on the back. Look, grab the legs. As I lay down, pull those legs up and just lock a triangle right there. As long as you lock that triangle, now put your armpit over the legs and you kind of got them trapped up here. And then if you want right here, take the inside leg, scoop the heel, lock it up, and then arch. Great. So now check this out. So that was done off of me passing the guard. He traps my leg, freeze. That's one option. Another option is we're here and he starts putting me in the guard. Look, boom. When that happens, I step up, hold his thigh, shoot my leg in, and lock it up and catch it. For this one, I think we flip it around. Check this one out, you guys. So now, again, what do we understand? We understand that if the outside leg can go in between Alex's legs, we can set this move up. So when Alex puts me in the guard, right there, look at that. There's an opportunity here. So I'm gonna capture and shelf his leg. Hold the thigh, hand on the ground, hooking right here. While posting up, because this is very normal, what does Alex want to do? Put me in the guard, shoot his knee across, and shrimp out, put his leg out, and then put me in the full guard. That's what he would like to accomplish. Very natural behavior. As the knee comes in, look, right away I shelf it and grab. My head is very high, so I have space to lace it in. Got him, we got him. And now I grab both hands on the opposite, the freedom leg, I bring it, and then we triangle, and we end up in the exact same situation. Okay, attacking the ankles, hooking heels. Okay, one more time. All together now, let's try it. So imagine you're on your knees right here. Let's do on your knees maybe. Yeah, on your knees, right side facing the camera is how it's gonna be easiest. So as the knee comes across your stomach, you guys, check this out. As the knee starts to come across your stomach here, what I want you to do is the side that they're coming from, I want you to post your opposite hand on the ground away from the subject and post your back leg up. That's how we're gonna shelf their leg across our lap. And using your inside hand, hook that thigh so it's kind of glued right into your stomach. Now here's the key. This leg has to come out and come around, and then you want to thread that triangle. Nice, very nice. Once you triangle, sit up, grab the other leg, the freedom leg, pull it up and over your hip and lay it down. Nice, Anna, pull it up over your thigh. Great, and triangle your legs to the sky. The triangle should be the bottom leg facing the top leg, and so my bottom, it's not this triangle to the ground, it's triangle to the sky. Yeah, and then you're attacking ankles. One more time, let's try the movement and try to be a little more swift. So we're here, someone puts us in the guard. Right when the knee comes in, watch, shelf it, grab, and hand. Think about those 3 steps. The knee comes in, it's like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, shelf, grab, and hand. Shelf, grab, hand. Beautiful. Shelf, grab, hand, got it. And now bring your outside leg, the kneeling leg, shoot it across and into the triangle. Now grab the other leg, shelf it, and lay down. Beautiful. Yeah. Come on up, reset. You're here. Boom, the knee comes across the belly, shelf leg up. My elbow's on my thigh, hand on the ground. Great, now take your other leg, lift it up, shoot it around their leg and put it in the triangle. Nice. 2 hands, grab it, grab the other leg, bring it up, shelf it up. And now we're gonna go. Excellent.
Good bandwidth.
Last one, everyone's kneeling right here. The knee comes across your stomach. Shelf it, hand it, grab it. Yep, hold it, bring your inside leg up and through, inside leg. Yeah, and triangle the legs. Grab that, pull it down, lock it up. Excellent. So check this out. It's also very common, Alex, that when you go for like a knee lock from wherever position, that the person defends. So I go from here, I step back, I catch this. Some of last week's content. I go here, I catch them. Everything's great, right? But Alex does a proper job of sitting up, spreading my knees, and then turning his leg, freeze. But look at how interesting. Look, when he escaped the knee bar by turning away, he ends up in the 411. Now what I can't allow to happen is that his hips keep turning away from me and he gives me his back. You see why? Because now there isn't even a heel hook, his leg's it's weak. So what do I need to capture? The freedom leg. So once I land right here, as soon as he gets up and starts turning, I want this, boom. Because now I'm controlling the direction of his hips, and by doing so, I control the exposure of this heel. Because as long as these toes are facing me, it's heel hookable. I can catch this, you see? But if this toe's facing away, it's gonna be much harder, okay? So let's try that. So we're standing up here. I'm gonna do a reverse sit. I catch the leg, I fall to the side, and I'm expecting to straighten this leg. Look, I'm expecting to straighten this leg, catch it, and there we go. But Alex, from this position, turns his knee, freeze. When he does, I move my hips in, bring my elbow over, but most importantly, I wanna capture this leg. So I sit up, grab it, pull it over. See how I'm putting my pants on? Over my knee, boom. And then I fall to my side, trapping everything very tight, pinching his feet, and now we have the exposures we're looking for on the heel hook or the ankle lace right here. So everyone stand up. I'm doing left side facing the camera. So first you're gonna do a little back step, but as if you're gonna turn and sit, and squat down hugging their leg, right? We're going for the knee bar. When you catch that, fall on your left side, boom, away from the camera there. There you go. So now you're trying to extend their leg, but they do a good job spreading your knee and turning. Right when that happens, you guys, move your hips in a little bit tighter, sit up. Excellent. And now there's another leg we need. So take over your top leg, reach over, grab that, pull it up, and as you fall, triangle your legs and keep it in your armpit. And I'm falling towards my right side in this case. Very nice. And then here, heel hook, lock your hands, arch, and squeeze your heel hook on the top side here, guys. Arch and pressure. Reset. Come on up. Nice, so we're gonna do the reverse sit, block the knee, turn and sit. Hug the leg, fall down. You went for it, you went for it. Once you fall, try to straighten the leg, they turn. Square your hips up to the ceiling. From your side, guys, square your hips up to the ceiling, and then sit up. Go get that freedom leg. Grab it, slide it over your thigh, and as you fall, lock your legs up, pinch it in your armpit, and hold tight. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Now scoop that top heel. Gable grip, tight legs, hips, arch, pressure. Reset. Standing up, get ready for the reverse drop. Push the knees with your hand, do a reverse squat. So now his leg's between yours, squat down, hug the leg, throw this to the side, fall on your side. You're on your side, yep, you're on your left side in my case. I'm trying to straighten the leg, but they spread your knee and start turning their knee. Right away, square your hips up, sit up, capture the other leg, pull it over your thigh, and then fall down, and then start to expose and lock it up.
Nice, Felicia. Don,
excellent.
Rob, good job.
Great, you guys. So those are some of the favorite heel hooks and entry points. Alex, remind us of, so he showed some ankle locks yesterday called the Estima lock, and you can kind of remind us of what setups you showed for them, and those who weren't here, how we do it.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to pass the guard, you can split the legs, you're here, because what does he want to do? He wants to bring the foot across, put it on my hip. Right, so if he does that, I just chuck it off. So the thing is that he's going to bring his leg all the way around. Look, I'm going to wrap, rear naked choke it, and you're going to hug, drive and twist. You're going to hug, drive your hips, and twist. Right here, just like that. The other one was what? Maybe from a stage 5. I try to pass the guard, he brings the foot over like that. Look, as long as it's on your hip, you're good. So you hug, wrap, and then walk forward if you have to. So you're going to stab yourself, drive hips forward, and twist at the same time.
You guys, just to be clear, this is a toe hold. This is not a heel hook. This is a toe hold foot lock. But instead of using his hands to hold and wedge and lever and break, he's accomplishing the same, come back, but his belly is on my toes. His other arm is the wrap, the outside, the back arm, and the front arm is the rear naked choke holding my shin. So just totally different connection points. But right now, as Alex pulls up on my ankle and starts to twist and look away, he's pushing his belly. That's what's breaking the foot. He's very deliberately driving his hips forward to get that pressure.
And the other setup we did too was very similar to the 411. And I'm trying to pass you, bring your leg in, and I'm holding you right here, and he wants to bring the foot across, look.
To pummel in.
Like that. And you can also cheat, meaning what? You can just wrap and grab the toes with one hand and secure it with the other one. And the thing is what, you want to turn and face them and try to, the good visualization is what? It's trying to wrap their toes around their calf going up. So you really want to just drive all the way through. All the way through. There's 1 and 2 right there. And also from the hook sweep. Maybe you got the hook sweep right here. You're doing the same thing. You put the foot on the hip. It's just to pop it, uppercut it, and then catch it.
Interesting.
Just like that.
Again.
So just turn, hand to the thigh, turn. So as you twist.
As you pop it, you're kind of punching.
It.
Interesting, exposing it.
And the cupper, and then you just, boom, you just turn right there. And the risky one, the bonus one, if you catch me in a straight ankle lock, please, from standing up, knowing that his foot has to land on my hip, right here. So
I'm gonna land on my hip.
Right here. You see that? So my hand was already on my thigh, knowing his foot was gonna land on the hip. Right here.
So I go.
Boom, right here. And then you grab it. And then you just turn. Boom, right there.
So in terms of practicability, can we do the first one, please? Just actual practice, because that's the most common. The most common one of these, you guys, you're passing the guard, you're playing the game, they come around, they pummel over, and they want to bring their foot back in, and then hope to square their hips back up, which makes perfect sense. Pass again. So as I go, he hugs, he walks, and now pressure, pressure, hug, and lift. You want to do it solo with them?
Yeah.
Everyone stand up, face the camera.
So you want to grab the imaginary foot. Grab it, you want to throw it to your, right now grab the foot, throw it to your right. Right there. Throw it to your right, step in. That foot comes across, lands right in your center mass, right in the hip. Right hand hug, left bicep goes to your hand. Left bicep goes to your right hand. Rear naked choke it. Take a few steps forward. And all you're gonna do is what? You're gonna hug, like you're stabbing your stomach right there, drive your hips forward, and you're gonna twist at the same time. It's very quick. Let's do that again. So you wanna grab the ankle, pull it across. As you pull it across, step in. That foot comes around, lands right in your center mass. Hug, bicep to the hand, cup the knee, walk forward, drive, twist, and release. Good, one more time. Grab the ankle. Pull and step, that foot lands. Uppercut it. Uppercut, bicep to the hand, grab the knee, walk forward, stab, drive, and twist. Very good.
Cool. One more, next one. So the next one would be, yes. There you go. Oh, I like that. So a little more kneeling. You don't have to be standing for all of this. Okay, so if you're gonna grab your hand over hand, go ahead. 1, 2. He has over my toes. Let me feel this pressure on this one a little bit. It's tight, yeah. So you, instead of going to my shin, instead of going to your bicep into the shin, guys, if the foot's accessible, if he has lanky feet like mine, look at that. You grab, you reconfirm that grip with your other hand.
And then I turn it facing him.
As that goes up. I feel like he's pulling up while this is going down. It's very circular.
And the cool thing about this is that if he tries to kick me away as I'm turning, it puts more pressure.
Yeah,
so
it breaks my foot. Okay, so let's do it. So you're kind of coming around, kneeling pass. He's working his way around. Block, I recover. He hug, grab, confirm, and it's almost like he stays postured. You don't want to fall on me at this point. Your hips, let me see how you do it.
So I'm leaning forward for sure, but I'm going to drive and then posture.
Got it.
If your foot lands like this, like right here.
I see.
So, but if I drive forward and I kind of posture up with my hand being here, it kind of rolls it in right here like that.
Cool. So do that standing out. You're going to pass as you're kneeling, coming around. You're going to circle and shuffle. Everyone come down with them.
So grab the hip, the imaginary shoulder, you go around, put your knee in the ground. We talked about it yesterday. They're going to push you. So if they push you, go right back in. They push you again, go right back in. They push you again, the foot comes around, uppercut, right hand uppercut, good. Toes, grab the toes, just like this right here, grab the toes, secure your hand, and then if your knee is posted up right here like mine, as you turn, bring that knee down, look, and you're turning into them right here, just like that. Good.
Nice, Justin.
So
good calling.
My knees right here, hip, shoulder, move around, around. They push you, you absorb it. They push you again, you absorb it again. They push you even harder, the foot comes around, boom, uppercut it. If you have trouble uppercutting, you can also open up the knee. Good. Grab the toes, secure the hand, drop the knee as you twist in. Boom. Just like that. And sometimes you might not be able to reach the toes. So if you can't reach the toes with the uppercut, use the other hand. Shove the toes down and then grab it.
Show that.
From here. So if you can't reach the toes for whatever reason,
yeah,
you grab it, secure it, now you drive right into it.
Great. Awesome. Thank you, Alex. Any questions, you guys, about any of the heel hooks we saw today or heel hooks in general? Dangerous.
Yep.
Which leg do you prefer to heel hook from the 411?
Great question. Let me have the legs, please. So Justin's asking, which leg do you prefer to heel hook from the 411? So let's say I have my entanglement here. I have both legs here. Just to be clear, there is no heel hook from the 411 on the outside leg, the freedom leg. There isn't. The only reason we're controlling that, Justin, is so that he can't turn and spin in and make his escape, because he would need to free this leg and go, and his hips have to be free. And when both of your legs are locked in a boot right here, your hips are not free, okay? So that's why we do that, not because we have an option of which one we want to break. If we're going to heel hook, we're going to get the inside leg always when we have control over it, so we can break it. And you want to be as high on this hip as possible, really tight. Now, for the other leg, there are things that we can do, which one option is if they cross their ankles here, we can go between their ankles, hook the bottom one. So now I'm essentially locking gable grip, but this isn't a heel hook. This is pushing Alex's bottom shin into his top calf. So you lock it up nice and tight, and you arch and you lean back, and it's pushing a calf crusher. But know that that's not going for the heel, that's capturing the calf. So totally different. So you don't have a choice, Justin. You want an ankle lock or you want a heel hook, the one that's in the middle. All right, which leg do you prefer? Footlock counters was awesome, thank you, awesome Mark. To prevent 411, person needs to protect the freedom leg. Yes, to prevent 411 or to escape, you need to protect the freedom leg. And let's say Alex is trying to like do the version where I was going to recover guard. So I go here, stand up, bring this leg through. You gotta not let this leg go in the hole. Do you understand? If this leg gets in, it's very bad news. It's very bad news. But if you can, when he steps in, stand up again, you see him about to insert, go ahead. Look, this leg, don't put it in, put it in. I don't let him put it in. Look, I'm here, and now we're making our way up. So preventing the insertion of that danger, that pinning leg, that leg that goes right down the center, that's the most important detail for prevention of that. All right, close your eyes, you guys. Let's go on a little leg entanglement journey. So you're here, you're doing a great job passing the guard, you get around, you establish side mount, you're resting a little bit. I got him, I got him. And then at that point, they recover, boom, 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 boom. They bounce out, they put you back in open guard. Okay, so from the open guard, you wrap their leg, ankle lock. You fall down, put the feet on the hips, the first option we saw. When you lay down, you think, man, I'm gonna go for the 50-50. So you take your leg, you triangle it to the outside. You hip up, you pull their leg to the inside. Your legs are triangled and their leg is now exposed. So you're reaching in, you're looking to scoop their heel, you're trying to separate their heels from each other, you're trying to expose their inside hookable heel, you lock your hands, they kick their foot out, they defend a little bit, and at this point, they start attacking your leg, they start uncrossing your legs. So it becomes a race, you guys. So now you're trying to scoop their heel, they're trying to scoop your heel, and you're trying to kick them off yours while catching theirs, but it's a lot to think of. So you're getting ready, you're kicking off, you finally see their foot by itself, you look, you hook, you scoop, but you tap because they scooped yours just as well and it's not worth it. And if I take any lesson from heel hook chapter, it's don't trade heel hooks ever in your life. Open your eyes and confirm that you understand that. Go like this. Thank you, Kelsey, thank you, Anna, thank you, Jason. Okay, you guys understand. So heel hooks, you guys, if you go 50-50 and you catch it clean and there's no attack on your foot, be my guest. But if you go 50-50 and they're also scooping, and if it's close to equal race in terms of who's catching whose heel, and they get a legit scoop, and that's the thing about heel hooks. You don't tap to the squeeze of a heel hook. You don't tap to the rip. You don't tap to the pressure. When you get caught in a heel hook, you tap to the scoop and the connected hands. The second the hands connect, this is the most important lesson of the whole week. The second the hands connect, tap. Because failure to tap when the hands connect presumes gentility on your opponent's part. Because think about it, once they hook, it's one arch and your knee is twisted, blasted open, your heel, your tibia, everything's torn. So once they lock the hands, it's not a matter of, oh, let's see if he's nice or not. I'm gonna try to wiggle out of this one. No, unless you're fighting for $2 million and that escape is gonna make you rich, no. They scoop and they lock hands, hey. Good. Now, I'm not saying if they look at your foot, you tap. I'm saying if they do a legitimate, if they get to the point where the next movement is your leg is broken, that's when you tap. It's the same as an arm lock. You're sparring. If you're here and they have your arm, it's one thing. The second they kick your arms and they do this, the arm gets kicked away and it's about to be extended, you tap. Versus fully extended and I'm gonna get out right now. No, now you're trusting that their hips don't just bust through your elbow. So you tap to the possibility of the break, not to the actual pressure of the break.
Think of it like a potato chip. There's pressure. Where's the bend in the potato chip? There is no bend. There's pressure, and then what? Pop.
For those of you who eat healthier foods,
You don't know what I'm talking about.
think of the carrot.
But a soggy carrot can bend a little
Soggy
more.
carrot is super bendable, which is why a soggy foot is more defendable. If you've been on the mat for a soggy while, your foot is pliable, you guys. This is my soggy foot. This is my fresh carrot foot. If this one gets caught, it's a quick tap, quick snap. This one gets caught, I'm gonna fight to the end because I know my ligaments are very pliable.
Let's keep it fresh.
Awesome, you guys. Let's congratulate on their exceeding of 100 classes. Just incredible progress here on Zoom. Cheryl Cow, awesome job, Cheryl. Congratulations. Justin, great job, Cheryl. Justin McCollum, where's our friend Justin? Eamon, awesome job, Eamon. Way surpassed 100 classes, working on 2 here. And Ian James, there he is. Awesome job, bro. Thank you, Justin. And Ian and Eamon, congratulations, you guys. Great work, everybody. There's the champ right there, Ian.
Yeah.
Every single class since day 1. Great. Awesome, you guys. Just great work. Excellent, Eamon. Thank you, bro. And the girls are doing great, Eamon. Thanks for all the help with them. Excellent, you guys. Thanks for joining us. If you're free later this afternoon, there might be some UFC fights tonight. You might want to check those out. Otherwise, have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.